a little something about rioting and looting and destruction of property. Now, we all know what's going on. George Floyd was killed by a cop, kneeling on his neck for close to 10 minutes. 4 of those minutes, or 3 minutes and 47 seconds to be exact, was after he had already lost consciousness, and the world has erupted. Well, not the world, but the USA has erupted into, mass chaos. And then we have people on their high horse who are like, well, vandalism and destruction is not helping your cause and this and that, which I kind of sort of half agree with, half don't, because fucking Colin Kaepernick kneeled at the football game, people held peaceful Black Lives Matter rallies, and people just talked shit on it and nothing ever happened. Well, Martin Luther King used to demonstrate peacefully and nothing really changed. They changed some laws, the lynchings became more covert, but this shit's still happening. That's the fucking problem. They weren't gonna arrest that fucking cop, former cop. It took fucking 4 days of pillaging to arrest him. Actually, I think whenever an officer is involved in a situation where someone dies, they should be detained, not necessarily in general population, but should be detained for questioning, because if I was accused of a murder or anything like that, proven guilty, innocent until proven guilty regardless of the fact, I would still sit in jail until I fucking found, until I saw my day in court. Now, obviously, because it's a cop, they'd expedite it and, as has been known to happen, try to sweep everything under the rug and pull every technicality out of the book to get the guy off. But regardless, he shouldn't have been released out onto the streets in the fucking first place after something like that happened, especially considering the dude has been working for something like 18 years and he has like fucking 18 complaints against him for fucking excessive use of violence, and it's been involved in the deaths of other suspects, perpetrators, criminals, whatever you want to call them, or whatever they might be at the end of the day. Now, this is fucked up. This is incredibly fucked up as a whole. And the Trump fans I know, my personal friends who are police officers from all over the country have all spoken out in a unanimous, you fucked up, this is wrong. And that's the problem. So if Target or, AutoZone goes ablaze, so be it. They're fucking corporate backed. They have insurance. They'll be fine. What I absolutely do not condone is raiding mom and pop liquor stores and bars and your local people, because those are your people that you live with, that you grew up with, that are a staple in your community. Insurance companies are going to fuck them out of their money, and they're not going to get shit. That's bad. That's unacceptable behavior. Another thing with the property destruction, I have been preaching the words agent provocateur for a very long time, because it seems like whenever there's like a peaceful rally, usually a Black Lives Matter rally or something that is for people's rights, all of a sudden windows start getting smashed, and so do windows, and shit goes crazy. They have an actual YouTube video of a dude who's dressed so incredibly conspicuously, walk up head to toe in all black with a mask on and gloves and a fucking sunbrella, start smashing a fucking window with a hammer. Is he doing this because, he wants to watch the world burn? Is he doing this because he wants to steal something? No. He breaks the windows and then fucking casually walks away and is actually made. And there's a lot of buzz going on and some evidence that I can't 100% verify that he is actually a police officer from a neighboring jurisdiction. Agent provocateurs exist. They have been reported at many otherwise peaceful protests, because when you have an angry mob of people who are so intense and full of emotion and hurting, all it takes is a little spark, like a couple windows smashing or a small structure fire to be set, to turn it into total chaos. And then the same way, whenever a person is killed by the police, whether they're black or white, they always go and say, well, he had a DUI 15 years ago, and one time he fucking was caught urinating in public, and do everything in their power to fucking besmirch the motherfucker's name. That's the same thing they're doing with the protests. Look at them. They're wild animals. They're burning shit. They're looting. What started that? You think that guy was acting alone, showing up mad conspicuously and breaking windows with a hammer? No. Do I care about AutoZone or Target on fire? No. mom and pop store, yes. It's hard. It's hard to make that distinction. Unless you were there on the ground feeling those mass emotions, it's hard to say what you would have done. But people of all races and colors were looting. Listen to April 26, 1992. It wasn't about the black man or the white man or the Mexican. It's about these fucked up situations and these fucked up police. And not all cops are bad. But we need to start hanging the bad ones high. Convict them for murder. Put them away for life. Give him the death sentence. Make an example. Because if he gets off scot-free, it's not going to make any other police officer who is that kind of sicko, be scared to do that kind of behavior because they know they're going to get off. Accountability. That's what this is about. Accountability.